2021 Legislative Advocacy, Part 1 of 4. Hello, I'm Cheryl Cisneros from the Oregon Developmental Disabilities Grassroots Oregon, or GO project, online training for the 2021 legislative session. We hope that you enjoy this part of our online training. Now let's go. So let's talk about our role as citizens in government. Our first role as a citizen in government is to vote, to monitor and evaluate what our legislators are doing, and to inform officials about what's important to us. So let's talk about the levels of government. We have the federal government, which operates programs such as Social Security and Medicaid, and there are federal laws such as the Americans with Disabilities Act. Then we have our state government, which implements federal law and enacts state laws. And then we have our local government, which implements both federal and state laws and enacts local codes like building codes, dog walking ordinances, parking codes, those kinds of things. We have three branches of government. The legislative branch, which this training is really focused on, and the legislative branch, or our legislators, enact the laws of our state. We also have the executive branch, which are the employees of the state who operate and run the state. These are state officials, the governor, the secretary of state, the state treasurer, and so on. And we also have the judicial branch, which is the court system and makes decisions based on the law. Each of these branches advise each other, and there is a balance between these branches established by our Constitution. In Oregon, we have 90 legislators. We have 30 state senators and 60 state representatives. You won't need to contact all 90. What's most important is that you develop a relationship and you stay in most frequent contact with your one state senator and one state representative who represent you where you live. Sometimes we'll also ask that you contact members of relevant committees, like the Human Services Committee or the Ways and Means Committee. But most importantly is your one state senator and your one state representative. You are their constituent. In Oregon, we have long sessions which are scheduled the odd numbered years like 2021. Those sessions are scheduled to last around 160 days. Then in even numbered years, we have what are called short sessions that usually last around 35 days. We also sometimes will see special sessions being called to handle things like the pandemic that we are experiencing currently. Sessions usually start in January or February, but what's important to know is that you can connect with your legislators throughout the year. We know that every legislative session is different, especially this year, especially right now in 2021, when we're still dealing with an active pandemic of COVID-19. Every year there are different issues, different people involved, a different economy, and the intent of every legislative session is to refine state law and align state resources with the needs of the citizens. That is no different this year. Those are still the intent of the legislative session. It's just going to feel different, it will look different, and we'll be engaging differently. This concludes part 1 of 4 of our 2021